I've got it! I've figured out how to ruin the regions. Big time.
Love it, go on.
So, animal activists, right? They paid a bomb for footage from a live export ship years ago. It was animal welfare stuff. They used it to then run a smear campaign against farmers and the live export industry.
What was in it for them?
Federal government promised to shut down live export in exchange for votes in an inner city Melbourne by-election that they wanted to win, seat of Dunkley. They then promised onshore processing to pick up the tab, and that's just another red herring.
So it meets some of the long-term impact criteria.
Oh, it's worth at least a couple of election cycles before the narrative falls apart, yeah.
Okay, but so far it's just about the sheep farmers.
Oh, no, it's way bigger. I think the supply chain.
Okay, so I don't want to think supply chain. I want you to tell me, seeing as that's why I hired you.
Farmers use contractors a lot. They use transporters, shearing teams. Now, if there's no live export, there's fewer sheep. Fewer sheep means less wool means less shearing teams means less Kiwis.
But I like Kiwis. Good accents.
Anyway, the point is, if they ban live export, there'll be less workers in the regions, less jobs, less businesses, which means there'll be less investment into small towns, such as sporting events and sponsorships. And that is just locally.
So, hang on. We're shooting ourselves in the foot internationally too.
Massively. Our reputation, their food security, our business viability, all gone.
But we can't just pivot to onshore processing and pick up the tab.
Taxpayer dollars go into expensive local facilities. Now, we can't get the workers for those facilities because we don't have the houses for said workers, which means we're going to end up with empty slaughterhouses and farmers out of business.
So the new abattoir is defunct before it's even open, and it's just left there to rot. Just like the regional hospitals, right?
Bingo.
You're a genius. This is big.
You asked for royally ruined, I give you royally ruined. With icing on top.
What's the icing?
Well, you know all the farmers who've just lost their sheep businesses. Do you think they might be interested in other additional cash flow revenue on their farm? Like, I don't know, pine trees, solar plants, wind turbines.
Project Watermelon.
I love a good project crossover.